I'm going to make a quick video on how to replace your 12-volt rechargeable lithium-ion battery. And one of the tools that you may have around the house, the challenge I have found is trying to find a replacement that actually fits into your charger and into the tool. This happens to be an Oben cordless ratchet with a 12-volt rechargeable battery, and as you can see, when it's plugged in and ready to go, you have absolutely no juice here. And so when you put it in your charger, you'll see that there's no charging light here, so this battery is absolutely dead. The challenge I found was going on Amazon and trying to find a direct replacement. As you can see, it's rather proprietary as far as the size and the shape of this battery going into the tool. What I did is I jumped on Amazon and I tried to match up the best I could the shape, and I didn't think this was going to work, but I went ahead and ordered this Chemo battery, a 2-pack, on Amazon. I'll put the link below. And as you can see, when you put it inside the tool, it's a really snug fit. You can kind of push it in, but then you come across the shape of the flange of the battery itself does not set into the tool, so it just doesn't work. So what I thought I'd try is, since the shape is the same, the voltage is the same, let me go ahead and see if I can swap these out. Okay, and that's the process that we're going to do, and I'm going to show you how you can do this rather affordably and get your system back up and running. It is impossible to buy, at least I could not find the proper battery for this particular tool. So here we go, I'll show you the process. Okay, so the first part of the process is to take the cap off. We're going to retain this cap, or we're going to retain this holder. What we're basically going to do is just take the battery pack out of this replacement and put it in here so everything functions and works properly. So the first thing you have to do, get yourself a razor blade, be careful, and peel this sticker back so you can expose the areas in which you've got to insert the screwdriver to take this apart. This is the original battery. You can save the sticker if you want to put it back on. It comes off pretty easily. We'll set that aside, and you can see now we have 3 different slots here that need to be accessed to help pry this off. It's a little cumbersome to get this one off, but we'll go show you how to do that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put a flat screwdriver inside one of the access holes and put some pressure onto a surface, and then you'll see as I put a little bit of pressure on it, that tab will open up, and then you just insert another flat blade screwdriver into that just to hold that in place like so. And as you go around, there's 3 tabs on this particular battery, and you want to do that on all 3, and then the cover will release. Okay, and here is number 2, if we can get you in there. Again, we're prying, and you see that tab open up, and you just slide another flat blade screwdriver in there to hold that one in place. And then all we need to do is do the 3rd tab. Okay, here we are on the 3rd tab. Again, putting a little bit of pressure, and then you would lift up on the battery itself, and you'll see the battery separate from the cap. Okay, set the cap aside, move your screwdrivers, and that what you have here is the battery itself. We're going to discard this one. This is the old one. Discard it properly, of course. Pretty much it takes a little bit of wiggling to get this guy out. You might have to coax it, put a little pressure on each one of these tabs. There you go. and then it just basically slides right out. And there you have it. This is the old battery. So we'll set that aside. And of course, this is the case we're going to keep that fits our tool and our charger. And now we're going to go ahead and take the new battery apart, pull that out. It's the same size as this, and we're going to insert it into this case. Okay, here we go on the new battery, and you do the same thing. You peel that sticker back, carefully use the razor blade. You can discard this because you're not going to be using any of this case. This is what doesn't fit. We need the internals. Peel that back, and you can see that this has a different mechanism. This is held in place. The cap's held in place by 3 screws. So you just go ahead and get yourself a screwdriver and take all 3 of these screws out. Okay, once you loosen the screws, you just remove the 3 screws on this particular battery pack. This one does not have the tabs as the original casing does. So you just take the 3 screws out, the cap lifts off, and you can see the battery pack inside. This is new, brand new battery, and again, you're going to need to coax this out. It doesn't take much pressure, just kind of push down on the tabs, and it should start to release and come out. Just gently watch your wiring. You don't want to bind it up. Okay, there it is. This is the old case. You can discard that. And as you can see, it is the exact same configuration internally as the original. So we set that aside. This is our original case. We want to make sure that we go ahead and slide this in properly. Let's see here. There it is. And it won't fit. You just got to coax it in a little bit. And there it is. It's starting to slide in. There we go. Again, watch your wiring. You don't want to bind any of that up. And slide it in so that you see all 3 of your connectors all the way in. Perfect. And now we simply put on the original cap. Okay, so you just slide it in once you have it oriented properly, and it should just click into place. You hear a click. All 3 tabs are clicked in. So here is the refurbished battery casing with the new battery pack inside, and we'll go ahead and give it a test. We'll pop it into our tool. Clicks in, fits properly. There we go. Exactly what we wanted to accomplish. So now you can just, if you want, you can go ahead and reapply your sticker. Nice and easy. And there we go. Looks factory original now. And you're ready to go to work. Thanks for watching.